Hey guys, I'm Allie,
I'm Coralie.
and today we're going to be talking to y'all about the importance of taking care of animals during the winter months.
So, Allie, why do you think it's just important to take care of your animals in general?
I think it's important to take care of your animals to keep up a maintained look of your animals and to not get them looking too skinny or this or that, and just to keep up a good routine of it so you know like what to do with them and how to care for them and just how to get everything done the right way and like the nutrition that they need and everything like that.
Yeah, it's very important to keep their nutrition level maintained too, because it keeps them healthy and just makes them more able to have their energy and everything else.
So Corley, how do you ensure your animals are properly taken care of during the winter months?
Well, during the winter, the hoses, the water, they like to freeze. So, just making sure that the animals have access to water all the time is a big thing. Also, we like to make sure our horses have plenty of hay, just because during the winter, it gets real muddy, and so grass doesn't grow as well as it would in the summertime. So we like to make sure they have plenty of access to hay and plenty of that to keep them fattened up and a good look on them. And then also we do feed them grain, so then sometimes our grain, the molasses in it will freeze up, so we have to make sure that it's always broken up so the horses don't choke, because we've had that happen experience before and that's just not a good experience. And so we like to make sure that it's able for them to chew it very well and not get choked up on it. But Allie, how do you keep your animals fed and everything in there?
Basically, we just make sure they always have hay. Sometimes we do a little bit of silage. It just depends on how cold it is, what the conditions are, and what we think needs to be done that day. We always make sure they have a fresh source of water that's clean, and I just make sure that everything's like properly taken care of, because I don't want my animals out there like freezing to death and starving. So
Yeah, it's always a good thing to make sure they have water and access to food. That's true.
during the winter months, it might get a little costly to care for your animals and get them exactly what they need, but I would say always go with getting them what they need, because you want to make sure they perform to their best ability, they look to their best ability, and they feel the best they possibly can.
So while we have picked the topic for our podcast today on how we maintain and keep our animals healthy during the winter, we're going to talk about some of the things that just have been going on here at school and things that have been happening within our FFA chapter. So recently, our ag department, we sold fruit, and that came in a couple days ago, and we did fairly well. We had a bunch of people sell, not as many as we would hope, but hopefully we can get those numbers up within the next year. We did have some outside people buy on our website, so that was always good. We always like to reach out to the community and just be as spread out as we can. But the fruit overall, it was very good. We did have people help sort that out, load it off the truck, so that was just helpful and really showed that everybody wanted to help and be involved. So I think that's all we have for today's video. Make sure and like and subscribe and follow us on our next video.
Bye, guys.